Welcome guys to another episode on the Extra Mile. Welcome to another Kingdom Come episode. We've just finished our battle. We've gotten some loot, even though it was not as much as I would have hoped it would have been, but better than nothing, I guess. So first thing that we would want to do is sell that loot. And the second thing that we have to do is get better at fighting. So we will visit Sir Bernard and do some training, but first let's go to Ratai and sell some of that stuff. Sup, dude? The game runs a lot better now. We've downloaded the latest patch, which is the 1.31 patch, and they fixed quite a lot of stuff. Increased the performance. Really good job by the dev team, especially considering that this is their first game. So let's see, here is where we want to go. So let's get all of that stuff. Now we are extremely overloaded. But that's alright. Hello, sir. Let's talk.
I'm glad to see you.
Happy to see you too, dude. Let's talk trade. So we want to sell. Oh, this guy has a lot of coin. That's good. So yeah, let's sell pretty much everything. Alright, that's quite a lot of stuff.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye?
Yeah, let's go with 1,010.
What about this?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
Oh,
Is this enough?
he won't do 1,000.
I'd almost shake on that.
Ah, too bad. Okay. 990, come on.
Aye, that would do it.
Awesome. Perfect.
How are you, Henry?
Thank you, I'm great. How are you doing, dude? Everything good? How's the wife? You look a bit dirty, but I'm sure that's normal. What's up, man? Can I talk now? Yes, there he is.
Hey! Wait a
Hello.
moment.
So Robot, not Captain Bernard. Okay. Anyway,
Good day to you. What do you need?
I need training. Lots of it. Oh, hand over the trophies?
I have some trophies.
Show me. Good work. That's the way to deal with the scum.
Oh, I did have trophies. All right. Defense,
Can you
I
teach
guess.
me how to defend myself better in combat?
Certainly.
Okay.
I'd like to
let's
practice the basics.
Start with that.
All right. But it will cost you.
Wait a moment. You're him, right? The boy from Scotland.
Yeah, that's
Now,
okay.
pay close attention.
Ah, I see. We don't actually have to do anything. We just have to pay him, and then we can.
Can you teach me how to defend myself better in combat?
Certainly.
Okay, slightly
I'm interested in more
advanced.
advanced techniques.
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics first?
I did though.
I'd like to get better at fighting with a mace.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right. But it will cost you. Now, pay close attention.
I'd like to improve my swordsmanship.
Certainly.
Hey!
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right. but it will cost you. Now, pay close attention.
I'd like to improve my swordsmanship.
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention.
Alright, that's awesome.
Can you teach me how to defend myself better in combat?
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics first?
That's interesting. I can't get the slightly advanced techniques in defense,
Well,
but I could get
I'll
them in
think it
sword
over.
fighting. Okay. Whatever. We did what we came here to do, so let's go to Sir Radzik. Oh man, that is pretty. What's up, dude?
I'll be with you, Henry.
Okay, so let's meet up with Sir Radzik, who is probably... Oh yeah, he's here.
My lord, I'm afraid you were right when you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Pribyslavitz.
That comes as no surprise.
What has happened?
The men reported 2 more attacks today.
Uh-oh.
Ah, Henry. I'm glad you're here. It seems like we'll have another task for you. Come and join us.
My lord,
Greetings, lad.
The bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhoyed, and that's a much more serious matter.
Merhoyed. Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Pribyslavitz. Bastards are probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a silver lining. The villagers held them off, and they even took 1 captive. He's wounded, but we can still interrogate him.
Awesome.
Your Graces. I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings. Or so I gather from the coin you carry. Tell me, how many groschen did we find in Pribyslavitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
What? I don't give a what you call them. I want to know what they're facking worth.
That's just it, sir. They're worth nothing.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Master Tobias? This here
It's just a pile of copper.
Curva! Fuck!
Plated with silver, so it's still of some... worth.
Curva! Fuck!
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
Well, they could, but then again, the silver mines are nearby, and these groschens are freshly minted, so...
So we are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need.
Doppelder.
Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do. Interrogate that captive bandit, find out their numbers, and promptly cut off their supply of money. Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
If they haven't already.
I doubt it, sir. Merhoyed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator, so I'm putting my faith in you again.
Thank you, Sir
Go to
Radzik.
Merhoyed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Very well, sir.
Good luck. We're counting on you. All of us. Come report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
Alright, sounds good. Sounds interesting. Let's do this.
You're not allowed inside. If you want to go in, talk to Melikar. God be with you.
And with you, sir. Yeah, I want
I need to talk
the
to that captive.
Sorry, no one's allowed inside. Melikar's orders.
But I'm Sir Radzig Cobbler's envoy, and I urgently need to question the captive.
Yep.
I don't care if you're the Pope's envoy. I can't let you in. If you want to talk to the captive, you have to get permission from Melikar.
Alright, we'll do. Where is Melikar? Hello? Well, he's not in here. One of you, Melikar? Oh yeah, there he is.
Are you Melikar?
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that? Who might you be?
Henry, envoy of Sir Radzig Cobbler. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here. And Sir Radzig won't help us with that. Any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
Dude, chill.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Yep.
Well, since you serve Sir Radzig, you might be of some use. If anyone can be.
Tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. She might know someone to turn to, if she's actually there.
Okay.
Very well. I'll go to the monastery. It's probably our best hope.
Thank
Let's
you.
do it.
At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
If I have to go to
Okay.
the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well. I'll make the rounds.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses. But don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
Okay, so we have to...
Jesus, look where you're going.
No, let me sleep.
Alright. So we have to interview some of the sick folk.
Mother of God, I can't bear the pain.
Wait a second. Where did that come from? There you go. Oh, we can't talk to her. Okay, so talking to the villagers. Hello?
What? Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I hold Straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son. But you shan't take my wife, you bastard.
What's happening?
I've come to help your wife.
To help her over to the other side. Isn't that God's own truth?
No.
I'm sorry that they killed your son. I truly am sorry. But if you don't want that disease to take your wife, you'll let me see her right away. I can help her.
I don't want her taken, no.
There. You see?
What? Are you a quack?
Something like that.
Then go to it. Go!
Alright. First, let me eat something while I'm here. Thank you. There she is.
Fever. Just like Melchar's wife.
I can't bear the pain.
Okay. Well, I guess we learned something there. Check out this house. Hello?
Who are you? Can't you see we have the plague cross on the door?
Yup.
My name is Henry. I'm going to the monastery to get help.
It's long past time. The Lord's already taken my poor Anthony. And what do you want from me?
I need to know how the illness afflicted your husband.
Yes, I'll tell you everything. But first help me bury my husband. I'm too weak. And Melichar said the dead should be buried at once.
Okay.
Tell me first. I need to go around other infected houses too. But then I'll be back and I'll help you.
Thank you. But please do come back. I can't do it alone. My husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like it'd been stuffed with rocks. He was writhing all night through. It must have hurt terribly.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh. Ah, I thought he was dead for a second.
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up with a world,
some
mate.
armor.
You're here as his envoy?
Yeah, something like that. But that's not important right now.
Well, I'm glad to see you have a job. Lots of our old neighbors have been reduced to begging. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Damn! Are you alright?
Well, at least I haven't caught the sickness.
But you've been hurt?
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but better than a broken neck.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Tell me about the raid.
What do you want to know?
Can you describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though. They spoke Czech.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive. I'd like to question him.
Aye, old Melichar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn. But be careful.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melichar still hasn't decided what to do with him.
Okay.
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question that bandit. What happens after is no skin off my nose.
Good luck, then.
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melichar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
Awesome.
What? You mounted an assault against them?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torture. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
Awesome.
About this sickness. What are the signs that someone's getting sick?
Well, I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their guts up, and others are spewing from the other end.
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Vurba. Although he was already on his last legs, so no one knows for sure if it was the plague that got him. Either way, the animals are dropping like flies, and people will end up the same for sure.
Okay. Okay. Sup, dude?
Brother. Dearest brother. Is that you?
Nah. No.
No, I'm not your brother.
Then go away. I want my brother. Brother. My brother. Where are you?
Alright, I am your brother. You got me.
Brother. Dearest brother. Is that you?
Yup.
Yes, it's me, your, brother.
Everyone is nearly here. We need to get to Skalitz for the fair.
Yeah, sure.
Tell me, brother, how are you feeling?
Wait, you're not my brother? You're one of those brutes! Brother! Lock the door! They're back again. Please, God, no!
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me. I'm your brother. I was gone for a long time. I've come back home for Advent, remember?
Yes. Yes. I remember. Give me a drink of water, brother.
Sure.
I'm thirsty. Terribly thirsty. I feel like I'm burning in hell. I can drink a pitcher of water and right away I'm parched again.
So, dehydration.
Brother?
Okay.
Are you here?
Yeah, no, I gotta go, dude. But you stay safe, okay? Sup, dude? Let's talk.
Jesus, lad, what are you doing here? Can't you see the plague cross on the door?
Yep.
I'm here because of it. The monastery sent me to help.
God bless you, boy. It's about time.
I need to know exactly what you're suffering from.
Oh, I see. Well, I have a dreadful fever. My wife, too. I recall almost nothing of yesterday. I was raving for most of it.
Is there anything else, apart from the fever?
Well, forgive me for saying so. The shit just pours out of me. I can't keep anything in. I'm completely worn out. My wife's the same.
You have my thanks. I'll try to bring help.
Okay.
Wait a minute, will you? I have one favor to ask.
So tell me.
I need to write my will. Can you write?
Sure do.
I might manage that.
Excellent. So get writing.
Yes?
I, Vincent, son of Vincent, grandson of Vincent of Mehoyed, do bequeath my estate and all my worldly goods to my wife Wilma. If my wife were to pass away with me, I bequeath all to my cousin Dobesh, at this time the cobbler in Janovitz. In no event shall my prodigal son Elia, the layabout and good-for-nothing, inherit a single groschen, all customs and traditions aside.
Should I write that too?
Yes, and then write, the executor of my last will is to be my good friend, Father Fabian, presently the parish priest at the Church of St. Martin in Sasso.
Anything else?
This will was written down by. What is your name?
Henry.
Henry. Presently in fealty to Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Well, I never. That will add some weight. Here, take my ring so Fabian will know it to be truly from me. You can never be sure nowadays.
Okay.
Your son Elijah. What did he do to you?
Christ almighty. Trying to interfere, are you? What did he do? Everything. He was to be married, and instead he ransacked the house and ran off. The little fucker. Last we heard he was some jackhand in Sasso. Boozing, playing dice, lying and cheating for a living. Such a disgrace.
Where can I find Father Fabian?
Well, where do you think? In St. Martin's Church, of course.
All right.
All right, I'll head off then.
Yes. Go now. Go before you catch the disease. Then where will we be?
Yeah, all right. Okay, got it. Okay. I would like to find a place where I can bury that other dude before we leave, though. Oh, this looks good. This looks good. Start digging. Alright, awesome. Now, let's get that dude. Alright, we did it. Awesome. Sup?
Will you please tell me about his illness?
Certainly. My husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like it'd been stuffed.
Thank you.
Alright, okay. With that out of the way, we can move on. Okay, I suppose that's a bad guy. Got one. Got two. Don't you hit my horse, dude. Ah, shit.
No!
Oh man, come on.
Quitting!
Yeah, that was nice. So, let's see, what do you have? Yeah, let's take everything. Okay.
Bring it on!
Okay, let's get down and kill that dude. Wait a second. Okay.
What's up, shit?
Well, that was easy. I would like to loot this dude. Why can I not do that? go. All right. There we go. Sup, dude?
Father, Vincent of Merhoyed sent me to you.
What's the matter, my son?
I'm looking for his son, Elijah. They say he's living here in Sasau.
Ah, yes. Elijah. He's holed up here somewhere. Most likely you'll find him in the tavern on the green. He spends his days sitting there.
Thanks for the advice.
All right, we'll talk to him.
I'm bringing Vincent's last will and testament.
Almighty Father, be merciful. What happened?
Master Vincent has been taken seriously ill. A disease has spread in Merhoyed.
Yes, I did hear that people are sick in some village hereabouts. God in heaven, but Vincent is still alive?
Yes, for now.
Let us hope the good Lord will leave him here with us a while longer. Thank you for bringing it to me. If Vincent passes on, I'll see to his wishes. Here, take a few coins for your trouble.
Well, thank you,
Father.
sir. Pretty good. Alright, so let's ride to the monastery. Look at that. That is huge and awesome. Oh man, that is pretty. Oh, I guess we're already there.
Jesus, another one.
Sup, dude?
We can supply you with a few more blankets, but not...
Johanka?
Henry?
Yep.
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Totally.
Not right now. Matthias sent me.
Matthias? My god, did something happen?
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Merhoyed was attacked.
Oh god. How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed.
Yep.
Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician.
All right.
He may know how to deal with it.
Very well, I'll try to find him.
Come
Sounds
back when
good.
you know more.
Thank you, Johanka.
Okay. So, there he is already.
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Johanka said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you say?
Yep.
How intriguing.
Yes.
Yes, it's very interesting, but can you help these people?
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more. Tell me, has the whole village come down with it?
No, I mean, not yet. Several households have, around half the village.
Merhoyed? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm. And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
Yep.
That is most intriguing. What are we to do about it?
Well,
do
you
know
tell
the
me.
symptoms?
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
Totally.
Yes, I can.
Excellent. So follow me to the scriptorium.
So, where shall we start?
Evidently there's something amiss in the digestive tract.
In the what?
The digestive tract, Henry.
Right.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Uh-huh. Sure. Just so.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarum de Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one Johann of St. Paul.
But I don't know Latin.
I do
Fortunately
know
for
Latin
you,
a little bit.
our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common tongue, so you can still be of use. Study the breviary carefully, and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. That will guide us. I'll try the proven classics, Avicenna and his Canon Medicinae, and Galen's magnum opus, the Ars Medicinalis.
All right. Okay, how to recognize ailments. Poisoning. It's poisoning. We got it. Where's the dude? Dude, is he up here? They have been no. That was wrong. Master, dude, ness. Where is he? Ah, there he is. I've got it.
I think I have it.
Yes? And what do you make of it?
It's poison.
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
I don't think I can help out with that.
I didn't expect you could. You surprised me quite enough with your reading. But enough chatter. Time is of the essence. I'll get to work brewing the potion, and then head straight to Merhoyed with your hunker. I expect we'll meet there?
That works for me. But can't I help in some way?
Best spend the time praying. We can always use God's help.
Alright, awesome. I'm pretty sure that I have this right, but yeah, we will see. Alright. Let's see where we have to go here. I'm not quite sure. Can we eat? Yes. Awesome.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Indeed.
We found out what could be the cause of the affliction.
And?
You should check where your water's coming from. Nicodemus and I think that it comes down to poisoning.
Yup.
It'd be hard to poison the spring, but what about the well? Good lord, that's difficult to believe.
I have my suspicions.
The bastards weren't satisfied with killing young Straw. The fucking bastards!
So, did we do it? Yep, there he is.
So, here I am. How are things looking?
It's a good thing you're here. We need a helping hand. You can take the cure to the villagers and make sure they take the right dose. I'll take care of Melikar and Straw. You go around the rest of the houses.
They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer. Despite his terrible crimes, to treat a fellow mortal soul like that.
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here, I've found the locals to be rather stubborn.
We will see about that. Okay, so let's do this. She was sick, I think.
You're back?
Yes, and I have something to make you well again.
Good Lord above. Thank you for showing us your mercy.
Drink this and give it to everyone in the house. I've also brought someone who will take care of you until you get back on your feet.
Thank you, Good Samaritan.
No problem. Okay, that was her. Let's see who else. That dude.
Brother, is that you? We have to hitch up the sled.
Yeah, we
yes,
sure
yes,
do.
the sled. Just you drink this and you'll be fine.
Is this holy water, brother?
Yeah.
It is. Drink some and give it to the others in the house too. Brother Nicodemus will come to check on you.
Okay. What's that? Here's another one.
Go away. Leave me alone.
Alright.
What's happening here? Oh my god.
Lord,
Philip
please
and-
end this. Please,
they're all-
no more suffering.
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us.
So can I help at all?
Certainly. We
Christ
can always use an
almighty.
extra pair of hands here.
I can't
And
stand
it's been
it
like
anymore.
that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Ratai unconscious, and I needed a healer.
Doesn't
Lord,
convince
How's everyone
her.
holding up?
end this.
What can I
Please,
do?
No more suffering.
Holding up. People here are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it. We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help us.
That doesn't sound good.
Alright, that's all I need to know.
Look, Henry, I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end of my tether. Last week Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. And we desperately need...
I'll do whatever's in my...
Look where...
Oh.
What is it?
Ah, Lord Almighty.
think this is the last house. Sup, dude?
You're back?
Of course. I always keep my word.
Yeah,
I don't
mostly.
doubt that, naturally. Did you deliver my will?
I did.
It lies securely in the safekeeping of Father Fabian.
What a relief.
Don't worry, I brought a remedy from Sasau. Drink this regularly, you and everyone in the house.
A remedy? You have hands of gold, pure gold, my boy. God bless you.
Okay. I think that should do it, actually. Dude.
I brought some help, as promised. Will you let me see the prisoner?
I will let you, I will. Of course I will. My boy, if you've really brought a potion to rid us of this scourge, I'll let you do anything.
I think I did.
Whether I've managed to rid you of the scourge, that remains to be seen. It'll take a few days before we know whether the potion worked.
I know, but even so, just the fact that someone cares, that means a lot to us.
Don't fret about that, Melikar. A thing like that would have scared anybody. Just take care of, what is your wife's name?
Hannah.
So, take good care of her.
Now open up that shed.
Alright. Time to talk to the prisoner.
Now let's wait and see what happens.
Yes! He's
Welcome
alive.
back to the land of the living.
Who are you?
That means we were right.
That's not your concern. I'm the one asking questions here.
Exactly.
A man after my own heart. You'll have an easy job with me, boy.
How so?
I won't give you any problems.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
That's sensible of you.
I'm a sensible man. Only I'd like to get it over quick and not keep the Rattay executioner busy too long, if you catch my drift.
I understand.
What do you want to know?
Everything. First, tell me who's behind all this. Who do you follow?
I follow the coin, lad. We all do.
That's not news to me, but who pays the coin?
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz.
Alright.
And Runt got his money from the chief. And the chief had the coin minted.
Who's the chief? The bandit leader?
Bandit? If he heard you say that, he'd have your head on a spike. That's the kind of man he is. Nobody knows much about him, though. Only that he ain't Czech.
So he's a foreigner? German?
Don't think so. For sure he ain't Czech. And he's got plenty of coin. I'd stake my neck on it. He's got noble blood in his veins.
Judging by how he looks.
More by the way he talks. Any man can dress up like nobility, but he spoke all la-di-da, like a lord.
Interesting.
Where's that chief of yours now?
I've no idea. After Pribyslavitz, he ordered us to raid Merhoyed, but he wasn't with us. He went off who knows where. I don't reckon he'll be out of your hair for long, though.
So the chief is in command of all these operations?
You could say. I'd say you're looking at it all wrong, though.
How's that?
You ask who's in charge and who answers to who, only this ain't some noble court. There was all sorts of gangs in Pribyslavitz, big and small. Robber barons who had their own brigades calling them my lord, and common footpads who hadn't a pot to piss in. Men came, men went. Lots of squabbles, the occasional murder. Old cronies and old rivals were meeting. You know what I mean?
I suppose so.
It was one big muddle. The main thing was nobody asked questions. I didn't give a damn who the chief was, or what he had in mind, or whether he had one ball or two. All I was interested in was the coin.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Why did you attack Merhoyed?
The chief himself gave us the order. I reckon he wanted to show the local lords he was nowhere near finished.
So he's planning more raids?
The chief's always planning something. Pribyslavitz was only the start.
How did you know about Pribyslavitz? Who took you there?
A fellow by the name of Moorcock. We met near Kuttenberg. I was robbing burghers who were fleeing the town from Sigismund's army. We got to talking and he told me about Pribyslavitz.
Okay, we probably
So
should
you knew the
find
coin
that
was
dude.
counterfeit?
Course I did. I brought those groschen to Pribyslavitz, along with a few other things.
Did you? And where did the forgeries come from?
Like, where were they made? I don't know. Some merchant by the name of Menhart gave them to me. We used to meet at the charcoal piles near Rovna, by the crossroads there. As it happens, I'm supposed to be meeting him there about now.
So Menhart's waiting there?
Might be, might not. He could have heard what happened in Pribyslavitz and decided not to show.
And does this Menhart know where the coin comes from?
How should I know? To me, he's just another link in the chain. I deal with him, and I never ask who he deals with. Just like he knows nothing about me.
I see. So I suppose there's no point asking you if you know any more about him.
It'd be a waste of breath. All he did was give me the coin, and then we went our separate ways.
Okay.
Who else knows about the money?
Apart from the chief, Menhart, Runt and me, there was a few others. The men got some real money too, with the false stuff. It'd be suspicious if they only had freshly minted coin.
You said you used to bring other things. What were they?
Letters. Menhart would give them to me for the chief. This time I was taking an answer back to Menhart too.
Have you still got that letter?
Aye. The yokels round here ain't got much interest in correspondence, apparently.
Give it to me then.
Interesting.
I'd be delighted.
What were the letters about?
If I knew how to read, I wouldn't be trusted to carry letters, would I? I took them from Menhart to the chief and back. That's all.
That's all I need to know for now.
For now, for the love of Christ, boy, don't let the executioner interrogate me. I've already told you everything I know.
That's for Sir Radzig to judge.
Henry! I think old Straw's come for the brigand!
Step back from that Eden, young fella!
But you can't kill me! Not just like that!
Shut the fuck up, you weasel! I keep it fucking shut! You don't even get a say!
Calm down, Straw. He won't escape justice. After all, he's...
Don't stand in my way, Melikar!
Let Henry decide. He's the one who saved his life.
Well... that's interesting. Let's talk
about it.
To hell with that! That Orson killed my boy! He won't leave Merhoyed alive!
I understand, Straw, truly. I lost my parents.
They were slain in front of my eyes. Until the day I die, I'll never forgive myself for doing nothing to save them.
And if you got your hands on the men who killed them, would you let them live?
I suppose.
See. Go then. Take that bastard and get out of here. And if one day you find your parents' killers, remember what passed here today.
Awesome. Yeah, so dude, let's go. Man, that went well.
Hey! Henry's come to see us.
Yup, I did. Sup, dude? Where the hell am I? How do I get out of here?
God be with you, Henry.
Yup, and with you, sir. Let's talk, dude.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
Lots of stuff.
I've returned from Merhoyed, sir.
How does it look there?
I brought them help from the monastery. Brother Nicodemus and Johanka from Skalitz. Fortunately, Nicodemus was able to cure the disease. Well, at least what he's doing looks promising so far.
Thank Christ. Some good news for a change. What about the captive? Did you question him?
He was infected too.
I see. Did he survive?
Fortunately, he survived and I had a chance to question him.
What did you find out?
He was transporting the false coins to Privislavitz. He got them from some merchant called Menhart.
I don't know him.
Neither do I. But I know where the money's handed over. It's not far from Rovna, and this Menhart should be waiting there about now.
Excellent, Henry. We mustn't let this opportunity slip through our fingers. You go there and put pressure on this Menhart to tell us what he knows. Don't go yet. There's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Okay.
You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robert, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you. At least not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work.
That dude is my father.
You're a godsend, lad.
I'm pretty sure.
Thank you, sir.
Something's
Now
up
go
with
and
that.
find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir. Sir.
What is it?
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
Sounds good.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance. I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again, and we must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasso and solve this one.
You can rely on me, sir.
Good luck, son.
Son! I knew it! I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Maybe he just meant it like, you know? But, I think he didn't. Alright guys, this is it for this episode. We will continue the main quest in the next one. See you then guys. Bye bye.